Hey y'all, hey, it's Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. Come on in, y'all. Come on in, come on in. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Before I forget, I'm gonna start out with the good vibes of the day to remind you that it's gonna be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step two, get some good, some food in you. Step three, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step four, everybody just do your thing. Wake up,
Today's
today's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a
a good day.
uh,
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Good
Wake
morning,
up, today's
Valerie.
gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Good morning, Georgie. Yes, it's Thursday.
Do the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it.
Set a goal.
You control and the steps you take them.
I try to pick one.
Thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education.
I try to do this every day.
Call it replication. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a
good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Hey, Ansel. Good morning.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Oh, no school?
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though.
I'm gonna give y'all an update. Thank you, Hillbilly.
Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds.
You're welcome, Val.
For the good in my head when I'm lost.
Hey, what? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken.
I got patience, one day at a time. It's how you operate a cadence. So flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation.
Stay away from all the
shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation.
I live my life
in my head like a narration.
Don't expect greatness to my best.
Man, I'll take it. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Oh. Hey. I just remembered that I forgot to take my vitamin D pill yesterday. I can't keep up, right? So my doctor put me on vitamin D, and I'm supposed to take it once a week. And now I remember what Alexa was trying to tell me yesterday. And I completely ignored her because I was like, why is she reminding me to take something? So I got to take it after my show today. You said you're on your way back to sleep. I know that's right. Oh, good, Georgie. You did your first workout. So I didn't work out today because I've been up all night off and on watching the live tracking of Hurricane Milton. I could not sleep, y'all. I was on the phone with my mom last night and she was losing power. They shut off the water. So, baby, you know how Hillbilly was going down the line about making sure you have water and making sure you are prepared for this, right? So good thing she had a bunch of water in her pots filled up sitting on the stove because they certainly did shut the water off, right? But the interesting thing is that when they shut the water off, I was like, how they gonna make doo-doo, right? You could pee in the water and have your pee sitting there or whatever, right? But how do you make doo-doo when you can't flush the toilet? Well, I just learned something new. I learned that some people use cat litter. I didn't know that. See, these are all the things that I be talking about and saying, what are the things that you need to know to be able to survive natural disasters, right? And to be able to navigate on a day-to-day basis. Simple things like, how am I going to make doo-doo was a question for me when she lost water. Because I hate anything that stink. Like, You don't just want doo-doo sitting in a dry ass toilet. And so she said they suggested cat litter. They said, well, she doesn't have a tub, Val, so that's why she had to fill her things up with pots of water. They suggested cat litter. They said put cat litter in like a garbage bag or whatever, a plastic bag, and then put it on your toilet. Not in a box. You put the cat litter in a bag and you sit the bag in your toilet. So when you sit on the toilet, your butt is actually like covering the bag. So when you make doodle, your doodle drops in the cat litter in the bag. Then you just take the whole bag out, tie it up, and throw it down the garbage chute, I guess. Or you can't take it outside because there's a hurricane. So you throw it down the garbage chute. In my mother's case, she lives in a building, so they have garbage chutes. But I was like, I guess the cat litter will mask the smell of the feces. That was interesting, y'all. Oh, you can't do no hoochie coochie la la. You can sucky sucky though. You can sucky sucky though. And so current status with my mom is she's good, right? Because the storm wound up going around her. She had the winds and the rain. And so her worst thing was no power, no water. This morning, her cell service is sporadic. Her cable service is sporadic, but that's the worst of it for her. But unfortunately, other people weren't so fortunate, right? Fort Myers got a beat down. Sarasota got a beat down. And two of my favorite beaches are completely wiped out. Caddy Beach, which is a beach in St. Petersburg. That is my ultimate favorite beach. The whole beach is gone. It's just a big plot of land right now. Everything is gone. My mother said the bar area, the food restaurant where they play the live music and shit like that, all the sand on the beach is gone. It's just a big plot of land. My other favorite beach is Anna Marie Island. That's in Sarasota, right? That beach is fucked up too. These are my favorite beaches. Sarasota is about an hour and some change from my mom. And so sometimes when I go visit my mom, I drive to Sarasota because I love Anna Marie Island. And so both of my beaches are fucked up. But that's nothing. Still, that's nothing. The people's homes. Now, the unfortunate thing is that people in Florida was still recovering from Hurricane Helene that happened about a week or so ago, right? And so there was a lot of debris and stuff like that was already out there that they were fastly trying to clean up so that it didn't blow around in the Hurricane Milton. Now, these people that lost their personal items and stuff during Hurricane Helene just submitted their financial claims and stuff like that. And now they're in another hurricane, Hurricane Milton, which probably took the rest of their shit, right? And insurance companies are now claiming that they going broke. Insurance is such a massive fraud because you could pay your insurance policy for 10, 15 years and never make a claim. And as soon as you make a claim, good morning, Sherilyn. As soon as you make a claim, they act like you stealing their money. They act like they don't want to give you money. On the news, it said that a lot of people file claims and they're finding out that these people are only getting 20% of what they are filing. That's crazy to me, right? That is absolutely crazy. So if you are submitting damages worth $300,000 and they turn around and give you $60,000, what the fuck are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that? The other thing they said is it's smart to take pictures before the hurricane of your property outside and inside so that when a hurricane happens, right, when you go to file an insurance claim, you have proof as to what you had on your property, outside and inside. So that's just a little tidbit information for those that didn't know that. If you are in a hurricane area, tropical storm area, take pictures before a storm of the outside of your house and the inside of your house so that when you file an insurance claim, you can literally say, my car was parked here, see, my this was there, this is everything, this is how my house looked from the outside. Okay? Yes, Valerie, they be quick to drop you after you pay so much money into these insurance policies, and then when you go file a claim, you can't get no money. Also, the unfortunate thing is in Florida, flood insurance is one of those things that's almost impossible to afford. They said on the news that people outside of their regular house insurance are paying additionally up to $1,100 additional a month just to have flood insurance. So if you live in a flood zone, right, and you choose to get flood insurance, because there are some people who opt out and just take the fucking risk, right? If you choose to get flood insurance, you might be paying an additional $1,100 a month just for flood insurance. That's crazy to me. Renters insurance, you write that any kind of insurance, not just home insurance, renters insurance too. That's a good point. Renters insurance too. I got dropped from my insurance company because they went bankrupt. My claim was picked up by the state insurance backup plan, though I should have gotten $60K more from IDA. I'm only getting 29. See? That's what they're saying. Like, these insurance companies can claim broke and you just be out there fucked after you paid all this money into these insurance companies, right? Now, beyond the financial loss, there's dangers in places like Florida and Louisiana when stuff like this happens. Alligators and crocodiles. This man put up a video in Florida. I don't know what part of Florida he was in. I don't know if he was in Fort Myers or Sarasota or whatever. He put up a video. His basement was flooded. When he opened up one of the doors in the basement, a big old alligator was in his basement. I'm not talking about no little alligator. I'm talking about a big ass alligator was in his basement, in this water, in his basement, sitting there with its mouth, big old jaws wide open like this, in this man's basement in Florida. People in the comment section talking about, oh my God, poor alligator. Save the alligator. He's scared. Save the fucking alligator. He's scared. This motherfucker is in my house. I'm scared. What you supposed to do? Go over there and pet the motherfucker and be like, can you please get out of my house? People kill me. Oh my God, the alligator is terrifying. He's just looking for a safe place to sleep. Fuck that shit. The hell? And so beyond the loss of your property, for those that live in Florida and are suffering floods and shit, be careful. Because the movie Crawl, I don't know if y'all saw the movie Crawl, Crawl, C-R-A-W-L. It was about a hurricane, okay? And they got flooded and the alligators was in their house. What y'all think that's based on? Hillbilly, other people were saying that too. I'd be eating that alligator. I mean, this is if you are, you have the proper tools to kill. That shit was huge. It wasn't no little gator. How do you capture a big ass alligator that's in your fucking house? Georgie, the first time I had gator was when I came to New Orleans. People were like, it tastes like chicken. No, it don't. It do not taste like chicken. It's good, but it has a chicken texture. But it don't taste like chicken. When you bite it, it has the chicken texture, but it has a fishy taste. I tasted it in New Orleans. It don't taste like no damn chicken. A 10 millimeter? What is that, a rifle? Good morning, Brandilla. Because how you get it out your house? That's unfortunate, Georgie. I hate that for you. I hate that for you. Well, I continued prayers out to those in Florida that are recovering from both hurricanes, because this is a sad state of affairs. There was one man who did a video, and he lives in Sarasota, and he said he not leaving his house. Right now, that was Sarasota had to be zone A, had to be one of the first zones evacuated because they right on the water. And he said he not leaving because, oh, a high caliber pistol. Okay. He has hurricane proof windows. And I was like, that's nice. Is the roof hurricane proof too? Is the walls hurricane proof? Because your house would be all falling apart and your windows would still be intact. He was like, I'm not leaving. So I was thinking to myself, if your house ends up underwater, hurricane proof windows, how does that help you? You just be floating around? Good morning, Cena. And then there was the mayor who said, if people don't evacuate after we ask them to evacuate, they will die. I thought that was harsh. I was like, what about the people who can't afford to evacuate? He definitely wouldn't be living in your house. Cheryl, that shit was huge. The video with the man on a kayak in his house just boating around. Right, Val? It's funny, but it's not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. Did y'all see the video of the woman who said she was in the evacuation zone and she decided not to evacuate? And she said it's her fault. And she was looking out the window and everything was floating, like the water was up high and everything was floating down the street. And her car, she was like, my car is completely gone. She said, they told me to leave, but I was stubborn and I was like, I'm not leaving. And she said, I just called for help and they said they coming, but they probably not gonna come. And I'm thinking to myself, dumbass. They told you to evacuate. Now your house is halfway underwater and you're calling for help. You better jump on something that's floating down that river. No, I didn't see that one, Val. But having a boat is, well, that's what AG was saying yesterday. He was like, everybody that live near those places that flood, they need to invest in a boat so that they can float around. Because that's ridiculous. It really is. So now, where is the storm now? Because let me ask my mother if the sun is shining in Florida, because it be bipolar there. That hurricane came and fucked them up. Let me look up the weather in St. Petersburg and see what it says. Okay, it says St. Petersburg is 74 degrees, windy. Oh, it's still windy there. I wonder what the wind, let's see how much the wind. Listen. It says air quality is good. Oh, they still have a severe weather advisory until 4 o'clock today. The winds is only 20 miles per hour. Gust is 31 miles per hour. So it's not that bad. So they're doing okay today. No, Valerie, I didn't see that. Mother said it's sunny by her. You see how Florida do? That hurricane came and fucked them up, and today the sun is shining. Exactly, Cheryl. Then you want them to come in and rescue you and risk their lives. That is so true. But I'm going to get into the positive read for the day. I'm ordering more life jackets. I had 3, but can only find 1. We have full face snorkel masks too. See, that's not the problem, Georgie. See, where you live, I wouldn't want to be snorkeling around and floating in that water because you're going to have all kind of shit up in that water in Louisiana. Oh, hillbilly. That's the other thing. They're talking about how companies out here are controlling the weather, right? And fucking shit up, making clouds. Y'all remember when Dubai had that storm? They claim that there's a weather machine in Dubai. I don't know how true it is, but I don't discount anything. And that they be making clouds and forcing it to rain and shit like that. Y'all remember when Dubai got flooded? That was crazy. That was crazy. All right, we're going to get into the positive read for today. Today is October 10th, and October is the month of worthiness, okay? And today we're talking about there is a pure and right spirit within me. There is a pure and right spirit within me. No matter what you think, there is a pure and right spirit within you. I know what you're saying, Georgie. You doing right. You doing right. Yes, Valerie, they say they're cloud seeding. Exactly. Which adds to the shit that's going on right now, which is unfortunate, right? Why do we need to cloud seed? Why did that even start? That's a question while I'm reading the positive read. Just think about that. Why did we need to start cloud seeding? October 10th, I will realize my own worth when I accept there is pure and right spirit within me. It's all there. Everything you need to know. Why you are here, what you are here to do, and how you must go about accomplishing every task. The answer to every question you have ever asked yourself or asked of anyone else, why are you who you are? Why are you who you are? The cause of each and every experience you have endured or conquered and exactly what those experiences were designed to teach you. It's all right there in your heart. Not the heart that beats to keep you alive. A different kind of heart. The heart we are referring to is the heart of your soul. Your heart of hearts. It is there. You will find the voice of your spirit. It is this heart that must be clean and peace-filled in order for your mind, spirit, and life to soar. The heart of your soul, not the heart that beats, okay? The spirit's voice comes so softly into your heart that it will be difficult for you to hear it if you are angry. An angry heart is a hardened heart that is closed to the spirit of healing. It will be equally difficult for you to receive your heart's divine direction if you insist on blaming others for what you are or not. You know, you've ever met people that you have conversations with them and they blame everybody else for who they are? Your heart knows the truth, your true identity and your true purpose of your life. If you are ready and willing to know what your heart already knows, ask your heart to cleanse itself of all of the anger, resentment, and fear. Ask that your heart be healed. All of the shame, guilt, dishonesty, and pain. With a clean and open heart, you could do anything you choose. With a clean and open heart, you could do anything you choose. Until today, you may have believed that your heart was beyond repair. Just for today, spend some time listening to your heart. Ask to be guided away from what you no longer need or desire onto the path of all that you deserve. Do it just this once and you will never regret it. Today, I am devoted to renewing my spirit by cleansing my heart. I go through a cleansing all the time, right? I go through a cleansing all the time. That's like when people say, oh, he broke my heart. People like, no, your heart is still beating. I'm not talking about the heart that beats. I'm talking about the heart of my soul, right? The core of you, right? I'm a sum total of my experience multiplied by my actions. I love that, hillbilly. I love that. I'm the sum total of my experiences multiplied by my actions. I love that. Well, Valerie, I believe that the storm is made to be man-made. Hillbilly said Vietnam was weather controlling first experience after the world agreed on a ban of weather control. I believe it. I believe it. Why do we need to do that though? Why do we need to control the weather? What's the reason? I never understood the reason. Is it because if we were truly using it for good, we would control it so that it wouldn't be so many fucking brush fires in the pines in New Jersey and in California where they be burning for 6 months at a time. Why did they decide to control the weather? What was the purpose of seeding? I need to understand that. You are not the first person to say that, Georgie. You are not the first person to say that. It's a way to control land and property. You are not the first person to say that. What do y'all think? The seeding. Why do we need to control the weather? Beyond what Georgie said. I agree with Georgie. She's not the first person that said it. And when the first person that said it to me, I was like, huh? But then as people kept saying it, I was like, huh? That's true. Like if these people can't rebuild and can't get the insurance money and can't rebuild, it just becomes free land. Good morning, Damaris. It just becomes free land. Oh, y'all. AKA, I know y'all always ask about my mom in Florida, but we have a couple of people on here that also live in Florida. Mercedes Medina. She doesn't really join the show that much anymore, but she did text me yesterday. That's why I say, even though some people don't join the show, they still keep in contact with me. She texted me yesterday. She checked up on my mom. She kept in touch with me, but she also lives in Florida. And so she's doing okay. I think she said she lost power a couple of times, but she's doing okay. Damaris, who is on here, knows she doesn't live in Florida, but her sister lives in Florida, right in the area where there was a direct path of the hurricane. So Damaris, were you able to get in touch with your sister this morning? I know that the cell phone service right now is in and out and you weren't able to reach her. So let us know once you're able to reach her. Hillbilly said, Agenda 2030, depopulation, billions will die in the next 5 years. Ciao. It's ghetto here. Okay. Okay, Damaris, that's good news. So they're okay. You know, this is crazy. Poor Florida. And you know what's crazy? The area where my mother lives, the reason why, because originally she wanted to live in Miami. And it's so crazy because this time Miami didn't get hit. And I was like, hell no, Miami always in a hurricane. And the area she lives in never really gets hit with the hurricane. It just gets the wind and the rains for the most part. And so this time around, it was scary because when they were specifically calling out St. Pete, I was like, hold up. St. Pete don't get hit like this. What they doing? I was a little nervous. All right, Georgie, and your daughter's dad lives there, and we need him to be okay because, you know, you need your breaks. The fuck? He's a good dad. My daughter's dad is good. His other kid's mom lost power, but he didn't. Everyone is safe. Okay, thank you for sharing that. Anybody else have family members in Florida? They want to give us an update? Right, Georgie. It is good they didn't get hit as hard as they expected, but some areas still did take a big impact. Fort Myers and Sarasota took big impacts. All right. And even areas in St. Pete, like Gulfport area, they took big impacts, you know, like where the boats are parked and shit like that. They took big impacts. But I don't know. This is going to be interesting because Florida is a state that relies heavily on tourism. You know, they don't pay state tax there. They get their money from tourism. And if their beaches are fucked up, they're going to lose money because tourism is going to drop for a little while, right? They'll get it together. I know, Hillbilly, because that's my dream. This is the hurricanes are the only ones that's changing my view on living near the water. And these insurance rates are crazy. And so I've already accepted the fact that I could probably never afford to live by the water. And I don't know if at this point in my life I want to take that risk. And so I'm probably gonna live like my mom lives, like 10 minutes from the beach. Like you get in a car and you just drive to the beach. And I would love to live around her area, because in her area you could walk to the beach. There's beaches in her area that you could walk to. But then if you want to go to like my favorite beach, Caddy and shit, that's like a 10-minute ride. I don't know. I would live in like around like where my mom lives. My sister-in-law lives in Wesley Chapel, but she said the evacuated are being brought there. Okay. The first responders was set up to shelter at the Rays Tropicana Stadium, right, in St. Pete. And the Rays Tropicana Stadium is right across the street from my mother, like literally like across the street. And so it was interesting to know that the first responders would be so close to where my mother was, because that told me that they didn't think that that area was going to get flooded. So that was a good sign. And so I was happy about that. And also, she lives across the street from a hospital. So if she seems to be on the hospital grid, because when I was on the phone with her last night, when her power went down, it came right back up. So it seemed like she might be on the same grid as the hospital. You know, I live right around the corner from the hospital. You look out my window, the hospital right there. When we have major storms here and we lose power, my lights come right back on, because I think I'm on the hospital grid too. That's the best place to be. She lost some shingles on the roof and trees are down in the front and the back of the house. No internet. Okay. Did the villages get hit? You mean the villages where like the villages, the neighborhood, the villages? Because you know, the villages is a place I want to live. Are you talking about the villages like where the townhomes and the apartments complexes are and stuff like that? Because they got several different villages in Florida. And I do want to live in one of the village complexes. If I can, you could get a single family house, you could get a townhouse, you could live in an apartment. They got their own grocery stores, they own everything. People just drive around and golf carts and shit to get what they need. You know, now that I'm talking about golf carts, one of the other things that I didn't think about during a hurricane or a major storm, tropical storm or whatever, is that golf carts and electrical cars are very dangerous. And so one of the things that they told people is, if you have an electric car, make sure your shit is unplugged and in your garage covered with some kind of tarp or something, because they will explode in a storm. And I was like, hold up. I didn't know these electric cars and these golf carts would explode or whatever the fuck. They were like, lock your shit up. I don't know, Valerie. I don't know if the villages were impacted. I don't know anyone who lives in the villages. I just know that I'm interested in living in one. She lost some. Oh, I'm on the grid with the police station. Okay, Damaris. So that's a good grid to be on. How you on the grid with the police station? Where's the police station? Where's the police station? I don't remember there being a police station over there. Where the hell is the police station? The roads to Florida are fucked up. Not much gas between Virginia and Florida. Yep, that's the other thing. Gas. Yeah, I'm talking about Teslas, Hillbilly. I'm talking about all electric cars. Teslas and any other electric car that has a dependency to be plugged in to charge, right? I don't think the hybrids are at risk. I think that they said, oh, it is one right behind the Stop and Shop. I didn't know that. They said those electric cars will explode. So I'm talking about Teslas and any other electric car. I didn't know that. So that's new education. That is new education. So guys, let me switch gears because I have a 10:30 meeting, but let me switch gears real quick and talk about the Friendsgiving trip, right? So we are a month away from Friendsgiving. I need to book my Texas trip probably this weekend. My flight, the prices are good, so I'm probably gonna book my flight to Texas. I'm so glad Kamala Harris came out with a statement that said airlines, grocery stores, all retailers, wholesalers, we are watching you. Gas stations, Kamala, not Kamala, yeah, Kamala, not Kamala, like Trump says, Kamala. Kamala said, we are watching you. So if you think you are going to price gorge, if you think you are going to raise your prices because we are in the middle of a devastation, think again. We are watching you. And I say, yes, Kamala, please watch them because I'm trying to book a ticket to Texas and I'm not fucking playing. Okay? So I went and I checked the list of people that's going to be in the house, right? And so I'm missing confirmation from one person on whether they're getting their air ticket or not. But I just want to put this PSA out there, okay? I'm not babysitting nobody. PSA announcement. I am not babysitting anybody. Y'all pay for the house. Y'all know the dates we going. You get there, you get there. You don't, because I'm chasing motherfuckers to make sure that I'm thinking I'm helping people out to try to get them rides from the airport. And I only got airport plans for Aquanda so far. I know Valerie is going to give me her airport plans. But at this point, I'm not chasing anybody, right? So far, I know for sure that there's 10 people that will definitely be in the house out of the 15 people. We know Nut's not going to be there because she's away right now. Kia is not going to be able to be there because she's being honored in Connecticut that weekend. Black Girls Rock, all right? And so right now, those are the two people that I know for sure. That I know for sure are not going to be there. I think there's a third person that's not going to be there. But for the most part, 80% of us are checked in, okay, with being there. Most of the people live in Texas, okay? And so I'm thinking about changing things up a little bit. I don't know. Like I'm trying to put together the menu for Thanksgiving, but I'm thinking about, bringing AG along so he could do all the cooking because I don't know, y'all. I just feel like I gotta be like I want to participate in the cooking, but I gotta worry about the games, the activities, the hosting of everything. Like I don't know if I could concentrate on both. Like last year we had Nut. She was in charge of the kitchen. She did a lot of stuff in the kitchen, and we kind of pitched in when we wanted to. But this year we don't have like a Nut that's saying I own the kitchen. AG is saying, listen, I'll come and I'll cook all the fucking food. Because, AG Kitchen 737, I don't know if y'all follow him, but he cooks. He said, I'll cook all the food. So I'm trying to figure out if I can afford his airline ticket, then I would just bring him along since we lost some people in the house. Bring him along and he can focus on all the food. Because, baby, and the dessert, and he bakes, right? And so I don't know. I'm thinking. I'm trying to make things as easy as possible. So we shall see. So I'm going to take a couple of days to think. Yes, Shirley, I'm delegating. Like right now, the menu has, if we keep it the current way, and I'm going to work on this list, I promise this weekend. The way we have it currently is Damaris is making jerk chicken and rice and peas. Valerie is making, Valerie, you're going to kill me because I always forget what the fuck you said you were making. Did you say coleslaw? Valerie is making peach cobbler, potato salad or coleslaw is something, right? No, Brandilla, we're not going to have it catered because then nobody pay for that, okay? And ain't nobody going to come up off no more money. And RAW ain't got it, okay? Thus, we were going to have smoked meat, cooked, smoked. I was going to do the macaroni and cheese and the yams. Of course, we got to have ground beef and rice for Oh, cabbage, ground beef and rice for Fancy. And then we need some kind of roughage like greens or something like that. So that was going to be basically the menu for Thanksgiving with all of us pitching in doing stuff, right? Debbie says she will focus on the breakfast. And I asked if anybody else wanted to contribute or participate in the menu, let me know. So I'm going to start typing up this menu, but I'm going to do option 1 and option 2, right? And see which one is more feasible. Okay? And so his food is good, Damaris. His food is good. His food be good. He had the nerve to send me his breakfast this morning. I was like, I will drive around the corner. Now, I'm going to tell you, AG is so fly that sometime he'll be like, well, get in your car, come around the corner. I'll make you a sandwich and bring you down. He'll make me a breakfast sandwich and bring it downstairs, give it to me. He is so sweet that way. And so that's going to be my option number 2. So it all depends. Right. String beans or something like that, Valerie. Right. And so it's either all of us pitching in doing it or I bring AG and he does it. Right. And so I'm thinking it depends on how much these tickets are and if I can wing his ticket. At least if I can wing half his ticket. Maybe he'll pay half because the fuck. Okay. And so I'm thinking about doing that. Okay. So I'm going to add to the spreadsheet that I have for Friendsgiving. What is this? Is this my Friendsgiving sheet? Oh. Yeah. So, oh God, what is going on here? So right now in the house, I have Smokey Ghost. Donovan is not going to be able to make it, right? Donovan, okay, so I have, and Mo is not coming. That was the other person. So Mo is not coming and Donovan is not coming. So right now, who else? And Nakia is not coming. So let me take them off my list. Nut is not coming. So that's 4 people. So right now I have Smokey, Ghost, Damaris, Rochelle. Rochelle has not confirmed. Not confirmed. So I'm just going to make not confirmed. Aquanda confirmed. She got her airline ticket. Chicago, he only paid half. So I guess he only going to be there half a day. One second, y'all. Because now y'all got me updating my shit. All right. So I have Smokey, Ghost, Damaris, Rochelle, Chicago, Aquanda, me, Fancy, Deb, Cheryl, Valerie. That's 11 people that I have that's currently still on the list as attending. Okay? That is 11 people. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, thank you, Cheryl. I already knew that. I wasn't worried about you, Cheryl. We'll be there Thursday. You're part of the planning and administrative team anyway, Cheryl Lee. So, you guys that are coming in the house on Thursday is y'all are a part of the planning and administrative team. So y'all are gonna have duties. You're gonna be assigned duties. He may come checking his work schedule. If not, I will bring my sister-in-law. Okay. Oh. So let me unhighlight Donovan's name because whether he comes or your sister-in-law comes, okay, so let me just make a note by his name. So it's 12 people. Or sister-in-law. Which sister-in-law, Damaris? Which one you bringing? Which sister-in-law are you bringing? All right, so we got 12 people in the house. So it's either Donovan. I really want Donovan to come. Please. Tell him to bring his laptop and work from home like everybody else, please. Why can't Donovan come? Please. Tell Donovan I'm giving him the puppy eyes, please. Oh, Donovan, younger sister Tamika. Okay. I haven't seen her in a long time. Laugh out loud. Just don't be trying to get me drunk, baby. We're not going to try. You're going to be drunk. It's going to happen naturally because this is what we do. This is what we do. This is what we do. All right. So I'm excited. I know Damaris is confirmed for her airline as well because we're flying together. So we are booking together and coming and flying down together. So, yeah. Okay. So it's not so bad. So out of the 15 people that is in the house, we have 12 people. And that's only because Nut is away doing her bid. Nakia is getting honored and Mo can't make it. So that's 3 people. So really 12, 13, 14, 15. We just short 3 people. Now Rochelle, aka So Blessed, has not confirmed whether she's truly coming or not, but neither here nor there. I'm not worried about it. He doesn't know if he will be in Jacksonville. Oh. He can't fly from Jacksonville to Houston and then back to Jacksonville. The fuck? You know I'm going to try to beg him any way I can. I mean, Tamika is more than welcome in his place. But I'm just the fuck saying. I'm just saying. So we were getting excited. I ain't going to lie, y'all. Me, Debbie, and Fancy was getting excited. We were like, only 4 people going to be in the house. We're going to have this big ass house. We're going to be laying all over the place. Everybody can have their own rooms. But really and truly, only 3 people not going so far. All right. And so we're doing pretty good. And so I'm going to try to work on my airline tickets. And then I'm going to beg him, Damaris, don't worry. I'm going to work on my airline tickets. I know I got to coordinate it with Donovan so he could book Damaris' ticket as well. You know, I don't know. I got to go scrape my pennies. But with that, y'all, I got a meeting at 10:30. I got to go. But you know what I say, move with peace and love. In a month, we are going to be in Coffee with Friendsgiving mode, and I cannot wait, okay? But with that, I got to go, y'all. I'm going to send y'all out with some positive vibes. I know, Brandilla, but I want to do it in the house. Like we did it in the house last year, and it just felt good. It felt organic. And so I want to do it in the house. And so I like to put our own love and seasoning on stuff. And I don't know. I think, you know, it's an option. But I'm going to be honest, Brandilla, I don't have the time to be researching places for catering at this point. I'm tired. Okay. So for me, I feel like go grocery shopping. Everybody knows what they're going to cook so they know what we need. And we're going to have to go to the grocery store or do an Instacart order to have the shit delivered. But let me send y'all out on some positive vibes because I got to get out of here. Even when you feel low, you can still what?
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
But thank you, Brandilla. We are catering the smoked meat. We're paying for that. And I don't. This is Coffee with Friends, and I am Royalty Devo. Come back tomorrow, y'all. Freestyle Friday. And all those in Florida, we are praying for you. All right? Stay safe and blessed. Huh?
To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway, and in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I'm down through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't come.
Hey!
Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief.
We did. We did. Well, I just slide right by all that energy. Hey!
Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Come on, y'all.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never ran sitting on me.
And I fucking don't. Peace, y'all. I'm out. See you tomorrow. Hey!